Marketing That Works is the podcast for business owners who want to move their brand forward so that they can bring in more sales and clients. I'm Danielle R, and I'm bringing you what I know from more than 12 years of experience in traditional and online marketing. I have created marketing strategies for businesses of all sizes, from multi-million-dollar corporations to early-stage online businesses. Remember, some marketers chase fads. I believe in mastering the fundamentals. I want you to have more people in your audience who are ready to buy. And in today's episode, I'm going to share what you need to do to have the visibility you need to grow your audience. I'm going to break down the 3 things you need to start doing and how to integrate it into your regular marketing practices. So, how do I grow my audience is one of the biggest questions I hear from clients and people looking to grow their business. What should I post? How many times should I show up on Instagram? How many emails should I be sending a week? What can I be doing to grow my audience? And as people ask these questions, I'm thinking we can talk about content strategy and posting frequency, but when you're looking to grow your audience, when you want to be in front of more people who are ready to buy from you, you need to look outside of your own platforms. And when I say outside of your own platforms, I mean outside of your Instagram account, outside of your LinkedIn, outside of your own email list. I want you to focus on growing your visibility in spaces not controlled by you. Let's think about it this way. Say you built a website. You spent so much time choosing the right pictures. You have great content on the website. It answers everyone's questions. But you still have to go out and get people to visit the site. That's the same with your email list, your Instagram page, or your LinkedIn. You have great content, but now you need to get people to go look at it. And this episode is all about how to go out and get people to want to see you and your page. The first way you can go about getting more visibility is through booking guest podcast appearances. And there are a few reasons why I love this. First, podcasting in general is a great long-term solution to growing your audience, meaning you can do an interview today and 2 years later, people can still listen to it and find you. And the second thing I love about being a guest on a podcast is that when you're a guest, you can borrow the trust people have in the host. The host of the podcast has built trust with their listeners, and when they invite someone on their show, essentially, they are co-signing you. Whatever approval and positive feelings the audience has for the host can spill over to you as the guest. And guest podcasting should be part of your visibility plan because it is a completely new audience that can hear you talk for 30 minutes about your area of expertise. On a podcast, you can go deeper into one of your core concepts or really explore the problems you have helped solve for your clients. It is a great way to make meaningful first impressions on a completely new audience. But you have to do one more thing to take full advantage of this type of opportunity. After you have an amazing interview on a podcast, point these new people to a specific direction to stay connected with you. If you have a free training, direct them there. If you have a podcast, tell people to go to a specific episode that complements the topic you were just discussing. If you have an offer that you sell all the time, direct people to buy it. What you don't want to do is engage with this audience, make a great impression, and not direct them to go and listen to you and connect with you somewhere else. I want you to make sure that the people that listen to you, they know exactly where to go to stay connected. If you've never done a podcast as a guest, start by looking at people in your audience who have a show that invites guests. Often, they'll have an inquiry form that you can try, or you can just DM them and ask if they're open to having you on. The more you go on shows, the more opportunities you'll be able to find. Now that you know the benefits of being a guest on a podcast and how to direct new people who want to join your audience, I want to go into the next type of visibility you should go after. Now, regardless of the type of business you have, guest speaking should be on your list of ways to reach a new audience. This could be in a private group, at a virtual conference, or on stage at an event. No matter how you do it, speaking positions you as an expert, and it grows your audience. When you're invited to speak at an event or in a private setting, you're invited because the topic you speak on is what people need to hear. This means you have the attention of a group of people who are interested. In that time you have with them, you can position yourself as someone who knows precisely what the audience is struggling with. And when you touch on their exact needs, you have just gained their trust. I have a client who did this exact thing at an in-person speaking event. My client gave a compelling talk to the audience where she showed that she knew exactly what she was talking about, and she was so engaging. Now, after the talk, someone she had never met before said that she was so excited to work with my client. Just by doing this talk, my client added someone to her email list and gained a new lead. Now, this is one easy way you can start guest speaking. Go on your most used platform and put out a post saying that you're open to speaking engagements and opportunities. You'd be so surprised by how many people will see it and respond with the opportunity they have or a friend of theirs has. Great. So, we know that we can do guest podcasting and speaking to get visibility outside of our own platforms. Now, I want to talk about the third way you can reach audiences who aren't familiar with you: collaborations. Personally, I love suggesting collaborations because it feels like the most accessible to people. I know that people get intimidated by going after speaking engagements or guest podcast interviews. So with a collab, you can reach out to people you already know and cross-promote or blend your audiences. This could be doing an Instagram live and LinkedIn live. This could be doing an email or blog swap. If you're a podcaster, this could be a podcast swapped, even co-hosting a workshop together. While I've done speaking and guest podcasting in the past, collabs are absolutely my favorite. So starting back in December of 2022 and all of 2023, I did an ongoing collaboration with Ariana Rodriguez of AR & Co. We called it the Get Shit Done series. We were both able to get in front of new audience members, and we provided a workshop where people got clear on the plans and systems they needed to get things done in their businesses. And what works so well with this collab is that we both knew each other a bit before starting this. So the decision to work together felt so comfortable. Then, our businesses serve similar people, but in a way that are completely different. So we weren't in competition with each other. And lastly, it was just fun. It was something that we both found so useful for our visibility, and the people who attended loved the clarity that they got from this planning session that we had. And because of that, we decided to do something even bigger and better in the future. But I'll share a little bit more about that soon. But overall, it was a win for both of us. If you take nothing else away from this episode, I want you to look at the people you know now and see who you can collaborate with. Maybe you're a life coach for busy moms and you decide that you want to collab with a money coach. Or you're a content repurposing agency and you decide to do a collab with a business coach for scaling entrepreneurs. Doing this kind of collab will allow you to reach an audience you haven't had before in a way that's going to be beneficial to everyone involved. At the end of the day, whether you decide to do speaking or guest podcasting or collabs, the goal is to go outside of your own platform and get in front of new eyes. Audience growth and attracting new dream clients doesn't happen by relying on posting to Instagram alone. You need to go out, you need to meet people and invite them to be a part of your audience. And those 3 methods that I talked about today are great places to get started. I've helped my clients get visibility outside of their own platforms while they worked with me one-on-one inside of my marketing and messaging program, The Blueprint. While working together, we came up with plans to get speaking engagements and design collaborations with the goal of ultimately getting in front of more dream clients. During this 3-month program, you will get personalized feedback on what activities you should be doing based on your marketing goals and personal style. And together, we'll make sure that you are getting in front of the right people so that you can grow your business. Head to the show notes and book a call to get started working with me. On this call, we're going to talk about creating a visibility strategy just for you. Not only that, you'll learn how you can leverage your new visibility at these events to start working with dream clients. Okay, I'll talk to you all soon. If you want more marketing that works right in your inbox, head to the show notes and sign up for the email list. You'll be the first to know how you can work with me on mastering your marketing.